we're here at the Hanoi Open. Matches are going on all over the place. Emily's right over there behind me, and we're gonna go and ambush. So you guys hang tight. We're gonna get the answers right now. Alright, we're just gonna sneak up on her. She's got no idea that we're coming. I see all kinds of celebrities out here.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I came looking for you.
Oh. You met my friend?
I have
This
not.
is Zukai?
No, I have not. World famous. Maybe you take our picture, Emily, huh?
Yeah, I'll take
let's
a
do it.
picture.
Oh.
Perfect.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you. The celebrity, man. Big fan. Big fan. Players are all over the place. Mosconi Cup, Reyes stuff.
Oh, you actually...
We're here today. Yeah. You can't dodge me anymore. The camera's on.
Oh, you've actually come over for an interview.
And I got something for you. I don't know if you guys can see
You've
this.
actually come over for an interview whilst I'm just here casually enjoying myself.
I like more,
Wow.
off the cuff. Yeah.
Really?
Unprepared.
There are words I could say right now, and I do not wish to swear.
Emily, I think we're way past that in our relationship.
I mean, your mic's naff. Look, your mic's naff.
Well, it's alright to show a little skin,
I mean, this is absolutely right. Okay, yeah.
I remember one time you hop on the show, impromptu.
Just having a wardrobe.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Just...
We like a little controversy around here. However we can get it.
Right, so real talk, we're doing an interview. You live?
We're not live, but, it's gonna be, a little raw, so.
Well, good news for you. I like sushi. Raw sushi. Do you know what I mean?
Is that your joke? Okay. All right. I like it. We gotta start somewhere. All right. I think you know why I'm here.
Okay. Let me just quickly check this message. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You always got something going on. I would say I appreciate the time, but you're kind of hard to nail down. Is that,
I'm sorry.
Is that filler messaging you?
Ha 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 ha.
Hardy har har.
Ha ha ha.
All right.
Not like I got an event to run or anything.
Yeah, no big deal. All right, I think you know why I'm here, Em.
Yeah.
Let's start with Hanoi.
Yeah.
We're in. So last time we talked was the US Open. Looking forward to this event.
Yeah. Obviously
a lot coming into it. Now that we're here, what's your thoughts? How the fans been? All that good stuff.
Well, look, it's fantastic here. And no one really needs to say anything more on it because all you see is literally the players everywhere are enjoying themselves. Everyone is having a wonderful time. The players love it. They've got fans. They go outside. Federer was dressed in the local outfit, and he went and did a meet and greet just now. It's just been outside. I suspect that's why. It was a lot busier in here, and it feels like it's emptied out. So I feel like they're all outside at the moment.
A little bit.
But look, it's a fantastic place. I love Vietnam. I love the Hanoi Open. I'd pretty much say it's one of my favorite events on the calendar, but I think I say that at every event. But it's here. It's year 2. There's been a lot of challenges along the way, but I think the most important thing is it's day 2, baby.
Yeah.
And we're here. We're up and running. We've got 256 players.
Do we got 256 players?
Wow.
Yeah.
-5.
Ish. Really? Was that all?
No, it literally was -5. And last year, listen, I'll be real with you. Last year, we were like 40 players short.
Yeah.
But I was taking that. Like, we were going into last year and I was like, we'll do the event with 16 players. It's cool. We'll still guarantee 200K. It's fine.
Yeah.
But we come into this event, just 5 withdrawals just because we done the draw. So obviously we had players to fill in those spots, but we've done the draw and we can't place it after then. So, it is what it is. Still going to be a cracking final come Sunday. Whoever makes that final table.
I'm excited for that.
It's going to be incredible.
The fans are super enthusiastic. And then today we had Efren show up. I missed them, but maybe you can give me some insight. How was it with the magician showing up?
Yeah, well, obviously a lot of us have early morning starts, Melina. So, you know,
Ah,
wake
yeah.
up early.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
You know, I was up at 6 o'clock this morning, so I'm not sure how late you lie in for. But look, he was here in true Efren style, drives up, smiles as soon as he steps out of that car, but he genuinely is happy to be here. Like, he loves the Hanoi Open. Said at the press conference the other day, I think that the Hanoi Open has actually sparked, you know, the Reyes Cup. The Reyes Cup was being spoken about for so many years, and no one actually took it upon themselves to get it done and get it over the line. But the Hanoi Open helped start that fire. And, you know, it's massive credit to this event because it's opened so many opportunities for the players here in Vietnam and internationally.
Right.
Their social media pages have grown
All
through
of
the
them.
roof.
Yeah.
Combined with the wonderful people here in Vietnam, as well as brilliant event promoters like us, obviously.
Pat yourself on the back, Em. What's the future looking like here in Vietnam and in Asia?
Listen, Southeast Asia is a huge market, and despite us, you know, being involved in pool for 30 years for the Moscone Cup, it's only year 2 that we're really, really getting, you know, deep into Southeast Asia. But it's a world 9-ball tour, not a world Southeast Asia tour.
Right.
We are a global tour. So there's new events coming on the horizon that are global, that we're looking at the bigger picture. But Vietnam's great. We love this country. I personally love it here. I eat pho when I'm at home probably 4 times a week.
Do you really?
I honestly do. It's telling you the truth. I've got a lovely little spot 10 minutes from my place and I love it. But the people here are super friendly. It's a lovely culture, really warm, really welcoming. The fans love pool. We went out for dinner last night, with our partners, Mansion Sport, who are brilliant partners. Efren and David and Fran came along as well. We get out their Grab, equivalent of Uber.
Yeah.
And we get out and we're walking along, the street and we're trying to find this restaurant because we've got no idea. I'm so glad we bought one of the
I'm
security
glad I'm not
guys.
the only one.
Yeah, we literally had no idea where we're going. And, Fran's we're walking past restaurants and people running out of the restaurant to come and see Fran. It was really funny because I was
did they not see Efren there?
And no, everyone wasn't here at this
Okay.
point. And it was just us 3. And so they were like, Fran. I was like, wow, this is incredible. So it's great for the players' profiles. And look, we love it here. We're going to be back. We kicked off the Hanoi Open last year for the first time ever. And I said it there at the event. We're coming back for year 2. And we're here. We're at year 2. The event has happened.
You feel like you can finally breathe a little easier now?
No, I like not being able to breathe a little bit. It keeps me on my toes. Otherwise, I'd be bored all the time. You know, I like it being tense. It's great. But look, we're here. It's year 2. So that means we're coming back year 3. We are coming back year 3.
Is that breaking news? So you will be.
We're coming back next year. Listen, we don't do an event and just not do it again.
Yeah.
So we're coming back and I'm sure it's gonna be even bigger than what this weekend will be. So it's exciting, but the plans never stop there. We got lots of stuff happening behind the scenes. But we got to focus on the Reyes Cup that's coming up next. We got some big plans in that arena, and it's the first time we're doing that event. It's going to be different to the Moscone. But we'll see what happens. But look, World 9-Ball Tour. We plan to be everywhere.
Well,
that's the aim, right?
Since you brought up the Reyes Cup, let's talk about the good things. So let's talk, which there's plenty of them. Let's talk ticket sales. How are they done?
Tickets going really well. We sold out the VIP section, which we were just a little bit unsure because, look, I know you can literally sit me in a room at 5 o'clock in the morning, no coffee, no sleep, and ask me exactly how many tickets I'm going to sell in a different category in America or in the UK.
Really?
I know that stuff. You know exactly what's going to happen. The amount of times I've sat there in that office at 8 p.m. at night when we've gone on sale with tickets for an American Moscone Cup, and you're sat there and you're going, right, phone line's going to come through. What section's going to sell out? Which sections can we release a few more tickets in? What do we have up our sleeve in case this and that? But this one, listen, this is a new territory for us. I'm not going to lie. Obviously we're working with Puyat Sports on the ground, who's doing a phenomenal job for the event. But the tickets go great. And like I said, the VIP sent out, but the arena is, how can I kind of picture it? It's basically like the UK Open year one.
Okay.
But like half of that. So you're
What do you mean by that?
essentially, so because you can't do the whole thing because you can't seat someone up there because they won't be able to see the table
I got
down
you. Yeah,
there
yeah.
essentially. So you think you kind of half the arena, it seats 7,000 easily. But if you half that, you've got a good 3,000 in there.
Is that how many you're hoping to get in there? Fingers crossed.
That's what I'll be hoping for. Listen, and if we're up to 2,560 or whatever, I'll be out on the street flogging the tickets myself. Don't you worry about it.
By comparison, how many seats are available for the Mosconi Cup this year?
It's literally, I think there's one day where there's like one seat left.
No. I mean, like, what's the capacity?
I think Mosconi will be just a little bit more.
Yeah.
You can get, basically it's like 3,000 there for the Mosconi, which is the biggest that we've ever had in America. I'm worried about Mosconi because I'm not going to lie, I'm getting requests left, right and center. Even Jeremy Jones, it's quite funny. Jeremy's like, what am I going to do for my friends? And we're like, JJ, like, you're not the captain. So like, you don't get the tickets, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, damn.
He's going to have some kind of preferential treatment.
Oh, he's got to have some sort of preferential treatment. So we'll sort it out. But listen, I'm telling you, if anyone was like banking on getting a last minute ticket, that ain't happening.
You better
I'm
jump on
telling
board.
you now, that is not happening. Like, you got to go, I don't know, go and knock on someone's door and try and get them to give you your tickets or something if you want to come.
You're not the only one getting messages about it. That's for sure. It's going to be the hottest ticket in town, as is the Reyes Cup. News this weekend, obviously, a lot of people are here. One guy's not here. There's a few guys not here.
Yeah.
One in particular. Let's talk about Josh for a little bit. You guys put out a statement. He's been withdrawn from the Reyes Cup. What information can you give me about that?
Well, the thing is, like, I mean, the writing's clear in the statement. He's been withdrawn.
Is it clear?
Well, look, listen, at the end of the day, everything happened so quickly here and we're in a different country. We've got the Hanoi Open coming up. It would be super unfair for us to sit here and go into loads of details about everything. The right thing is to sit down with Joshua and to actually sit down, us and him together. And it would just be totally out of order, to be honest, for me to stand here and go into loads of details on that. That's why the statement was short. So if you want to get anything more out of me, you should have hoped for a longer statement. We're
gonna keep on trying. Let me ask you this then. The statement was a little bit of information, a little vague. I'll just ask you point blank. Did you guys withdraw him from the Reyes Cup or did Josh pull out of the Reyes Cup?
Well, the statement's clear. We withdrew it.
You withdrew him. Okay. And has there been communication with you guys and Josh over the last week or?
Yeah, of course. Like, we've been communicating and, Josh is very understanding and he gets it. So all I want to say is that it would just be unfair, to sit and go into any more details on it. It'd be unfair on Joshua.
Mosconi Cup and Josh, has there been any discussion with him at all?
Nothing's changed as everything currently stands. So as it currently stands in the Mosconi. So there's no reason to speculate or draw your conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
We take each day as it comes. And like I said, there's still an opportunity for us to sit down with Joshua. But I don't want to air any sort of dirty laundry in terms of stuff like that. We've got a major event in the Hanoi Open coming up.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the most important thing to come down to this. And a great thing is the amount of players that have turned up for this and that have come on board and are here. That's brilliant. And then even more so, you've got the Reyes Cup happening next week.
Right.
So I appreciate it's all like crazy news and, everyone's drawing up conspiracy theories and things like that. But the statement says what it does. And we won't go into further details on it.
Help me understand what are some of the obligations from these top guys when they play an event like a Reyes Cup or a Mosconi Cup as far as like outside of the table?
Well, I think if you go and play in the tournaments, Melina, and then earn your ranking points,
okay,
get your invite to the invitationals, then you'll know what your obligations are.
You might be the only one in the room I can beat around here. And even then I don't like my chances.
Listen, stuff like that is, it's private information and, it's between the players and things. But listen, there's many players that have signed up to Premier League Tours, World Pool Masters, World Cups in the past. You know, it's not rocket science. But it's, you know, you got to expect sometimes stuff to happen.
Yeah.
And I know everyone wants to know all the ins and outs of everything, but that's not going to happen.
Let's talk about Albin for a minute, because he was another big player who is not here, and, you know, kind of had a similar path to Josh as far as putting out a statement and then kind of stepping back on that. How's Albin standing as far as the World 9-Ball Tour is concerned?
Listen, it's like, the thing is from our side, it's such a shame, obviously, what is happening. And I don't like talking about it because it is so negative. That is literally that is the reason why. And I feel for players like Albin, as well as other players who have been so supportive of Matchroom, so supportive of our tour, our decisions, who unfortunately feel like their hands are tied. And we respect that.
Yeah.
We get that. And the thing is, for us, the show still goes on. The show must go on. And we move forward. The event happens. If other players sign up and it means that a new champion is produced, or, you know, an underdog comes in, then it's a beautiful story that comes from that. Listen, this is one tournament that's happened. And, you know, like I said, there's been a lot of challenges coming into play for this tournament. But it's happened again for year 2.
Yeah.
And it's only going to get bigger and better from then on.
And a year 3 is coming, so.
Huh?
I said, and a year 3 is coming.
Yeah. And so, look, I feel for those players, honestly. And all I say is that, like, when everyone doesn't know what to do, just talk, communicate with us. That's all we can do, is try to help, try and talk to people and just see how we can help. But, you know, we got a tour to look after.
Yeah.
And we've got players to protect, and we've got to think everything always comes back to, you do what's best for the tour and you do what's best for the pros.
This will be my last question on Josh. Was there like one thing where like the straw broke the camel's back? Like, was there one thing that happened where that was what made your decision, I don't want to say easier, but just made the decision for you?
Did you basically just get one of your questions and re-sugarcoat it?
I don't know if I did. Did I?
A bit more information out.
Well, I guess because,
what you just did.
you know, when the statement first came out, it was, something along the lines of like team dynamic. And then you mentioned lack of communication. That's something that's been kind of floated around a little bit. Like, is that something you can shed any kind of insight on as far as Josh not communicating with you guys?
Listen, like I said, I'm not going to go into any details until I sit down with Joshua. At the end of the day, he's an incredible player.
For sure. Incredible
talent and a really nice guy.
Agreed.
And I don't want to do anything that, you know, like I said, I don't want to go into any details. But it's just not, it's not right. It's not fair.
Okay.
So you can dig all you want.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate your time.
Although
I did kind of jump up on you here. WPA and Matchroom, where are you guys at today? Where are you guys at today?
Nothing's changed.
Is there any more optimism, or is everything just kind of the same way as it was at the US Open, same way it's been the last 6 months from your standpoint?
Look, it's the same thing over and over again. From our side, we're not doing anything. We're not doing anything wrong. The players aren't doing anything wrong by playing in these events. We're not enforcing bans. It's coming from another entity. It's sad that an entity is doing things like that, but nothing's changed from our side. It's still the same as when you ask me these questions over and over again. Like I say all the time, the show must go on. And I'll go back to it again. We've got a tour and we've got players to protect. We have their best interests at heart. And look, something really exciting is happening.
Agreed.
And it's about focusing all your energy into that, to actually producing a tour where players will become millionaires. That will happen.
Yeah.
Because it happened with the darts. It happened with the snooker. Barry has experienced both of those tours. He is completely fixated on the World 9-Ball Tour. And I will never, ever, ever fucking stop. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to have this tour. and I am full steam ahead on the tour. We listen to the players, we listen to the fans, we see what's going on, but it's literally, we've got to focus. And that's just it. Nothing changed from our side.
All right. I appreciate your time, Emily.
All
Thank
right.
you.